Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hi, it's Adam here, and in this episode of The Hypnotist, you're going to be listening to a hypnosis session that is designed to tap into very useful resources when it comes to two key things. One is the confidence, the tenacity, the persistence to apply for jobs, particularly after a period of being out of work. And that can really knock people's confidence if they haven't had recent experiences. If people have never had a period of unemployment, then there is this feeling of invincibility. But if there has been a period, whether it's down to physical issues or just economic issues, that could really damage people's belief at their ability to find a job. The second key element is that this particular client grew up in a house where it was difficult to ask for financial help, that actually it was linked to a lot of shame and arguments and frustrations or strings attached. And that was affecting their ability in their romantic relationship to seek help while they needed it, while they were finding something new. So at its core, this is about trust. It's about self-trust of value, capability, and tenacity, but also this ability to gratefully accept help when it's offered, while using that as a runway to become financially independent. And I think financial independence, given the choice, is much better than financial dependency, because if you're dependent on other people, then it means that there is an element of vulnerability, because if that person or government or institution stops helping out, then there could be an issue with that. So it is a vulnerable position. So that's why it's good to be grateful if there is assistance, financial assistance, but not becoming entitled or dependent on that. So there's a bit going on. It links to the idea of what it takes to be in a financially strong position. It's about financial well-being. It also links to some of the things I talk about in my Hypnotic Wealth course, that the core to it all is security. If you're not financially secure, then you can't do investments, you can't take on risks. But once you have that security, once your income covers your basic needs and you've got a bit more coming in, then you can improve the quality of your life through comfort. And then actually you can get to a point where, and I call it financial freedom, is when either your net worth and your assets are appreciating in value more than the cost and overhead of having your lifestyle, or even better is a cash flow element of that, which is that your passive income exceeds your lifestyle costs. And then effectively, it doesn't really matter what happens, because you've got this flywheel of financial resources to keep you in a good place. But that's for more, let's say, future things. If the core right now is finding a source of income or accepting help when it's needed, then this would be the right session for you. So find a quiet, comfortable place where you won't be disturbed, relax, and enjoy the session. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in, just imagine you're breathing in a feeling of calm relaxation. Imagine breathing in that calm relaxation, and as you exhale, Get a sense that you're releasing something in your outward breath. Maybe stress, maybe tension, maybe anxiety. But just feel the sense of release. And on the next inward breath, breathe in just a tiny bit deeper than before, feeling like you're breathing in more of that relaxation. And as you exhale, get a sense of releasing any tension in your eyelids, your forehead, and your jaw. Like your whole face is just letting go, releasing. And as you feel that release, notice the tension leaving in that exhale. And I wonder if you can notice that as you breathe deeper, it requires less and less effort. Just imagine that your body is doing the breathing for you. Breathing in relaxation and exhaling tension. So scan your body for any clues of that tension. It could be there in the neck or the shoulders, the jaw or the forehead. Perhaps even a sensation of anxiety in the gut. But just get a sense as you breathe out for longer than you normally would. Those sensations are leaving your body, enabling you to feel deeper and deeper relaxed. As your body relaxes, your imagination awakens. And I'd like you to imagine the most relaxing park that you could imagine. Imagine a park on a sunny day, blue skies. Maybe there's a park with green grass and maybe water like a stream or a river or a pond nearby. And I want you to imagine that somewhere in this park is a big, comfortable chair. The kind of chair that really should be indoors, except it isn't. In your imagination, just imagine a picturesque park with a comfortable chair, and just imagine how it would feel to place yourself in that chair as you acknowledge that this is a chair of calmness and relaxation. And by imagining yourself in that chair, feel that any remaining tension is just melting away. Any inner dialogue is quietening. Any tension is releasing as you feel a feeling of fluidity, particularly around your neck and your shoulders. I want you to imagine your head being like a helium balloon on a string, light, effortless, not requiring any tension in your neck at all. So imagine a womb, a feeling of warm sensation, almost trickling down from the top of your head, down your cheeks, into your neck and your shoulders, all the way down your body. Allow this warm sensation to feel like it's taking you even deeper relaxed. Each breath deepens your relaxation, and with every exhale, feel yourself slipping into a state of deep calm. I want you to imagine what it would feel like to keep your physical body in that chair in that park, but for your imagination to float. Imagine floating upwards like you're levitating. It's just your imagination, just the essence of you. As you look down, you can see your physical body there in that chair, but the essence of you is floating. Feel yourself floating up into the clouds, finding a particular fluffy white cloud. And just imagine laying on that fluffy white cloud like the softest pillows and softest mattress you've ever experienced. And imagine how good it would feel to imagine having a nap on a fluffy white cloud hovering over a picturesque park. Feel cozy and relaxed and tired, but also imaginative. I want you to feel calm and empowered on this fluffy white cloud, and allow yourself to feel a sense of deep inner strength, almost like there is a reservoir of confidence within you. Consider this a reservoir of resourcefulness that you can utilize all of these resources whenever you need it. And then just imagine a glowing, warm light surrounding you, almost like a protective aura that shields you from any negativity or doubts, any rejection, any judgment. You are protected like a force field, because this light is powerful and supportive, and it represents your true worth, all of your capabilities and all of your potential. And as you feel protected and warm in this glowing light around you, like it's a protective blanket, while you relax in the clouds, you acknowledge that you are deserving of all of the opportunities that are coming your way. As you relax even deeper, perhaps you can remember a time in the past where you felt truly safe and comfortable. Feel that feeling of self-trust, but also the ability to trust other people, is growing stronger and stronger. Feel that you don't care what people say. You judge and assess people on what they do. And I want you to think of the face of someone that has demonstrated time and time again that they are worthy of trust because you have seen their actions. And if you can create an image of that face, feeling that they are worthy of trust, let me know by nodding your head. That's it. And then imagine staring into a mirror, seeing you at your most capable, most enthusiastic, most tenacious. The version of you that you can count on to find any solution to any problem. And when you see that version of you looking back, let me know by nodding your head. This may be even a version of you in your future. but you are seeing a version of you that you can count on. Someone tenacious, confident, and capable. And when you see that version of you, let me know by nodding your head. That's it. As you come to an irrefutable conclusion that you, with those resources, are also completely worthy of trust to do whatever is necessary. I want you to get a sense that this feeling of self-trust and trusting others is unleashing new feelings of excitement and enthusiasm. I want you to get a sense that sometimes looking for a job or a new source of income is like looking for treasure. I want you to imagine that you have the treasure map. And the treasure map is not a specific job in a specific place. It's when you unlock the resources that are there deep within your reservoir and you harness them, because you, at your most resourceful, would be given job offers in many different areas. You, at your most resourceful, are capable of high incomes from running your own business. And since looking for a new source of income is like a quest to find buried treasure, I want you to feel a sense of adventure and possibility that comes with every application you send, every job you research, and every opportunity that you explore. Because they all create the possibility of you finding something valuable for you, but also valuable for them. And what if you were to approach each step of the job search process like a quest? Each application you fill out is a quest. Each interview you attend is a quest. I want you to get a sense that they all bring you closer to a new opportunity. As you feel empowered and confident, knowing that each step is part of an exciting adventure that will bring you new learning experiences, new skills, new opportunities for growth. And feel that trust that every effort is leading you closer to your own buried treasure, the right path for you. I want you to get a sense that if you apply for a role and don't get it, it is not a personal reflection on you. What if there were 1,000 people that applied for that and your application was never read? What if the company had already intended to hire someone they already knew, but had to advertise the position just because of an internal process? I want you to get a sense that there are so many reasons why something might not turn into a job offer that have absolutely nothing to do with you. So you can treat this quest like an adventure. Just because you're looking for buried treasure doesn't mean you'll find it every time you look. But if you don't find it on one quest, feel that you're going to increase the odds of finding it on a different quest. As you think back on your past, particularly your childhood, get a sense that so many of your fears about money and dependency were natural, coming from things you just observed. But you are not that child anymore. I want you to get a sense that what if what happened there gave you wisdom rather than fears? Reconnaissance of what to do better rather than patterns that would be repeated. So take that wisdom, take that learning, and feel that right now is the perfect time to feel the weight of any past doubts, guilt, or fears around money simply melting away. Feel them melt. Feel them being replaced with a feeling of trust and excitement around your ability to earn money and create abundance. Just imagine thinking about your future over the next few weeks and months. Imagine seeing yourself making empowered financial decisions. See yourself feeling worthy of receiving financial support and any assistance or help. But also see yourself achieving successes, breakthroughs, and victories. This version of you acknowledges that if financial assistance is offered, it makes sense to feel that gratitude and appreciation, but treating it like a runway or a stepping stone towards your own financial independence. If you're given support and don't do anything with it, that can lead to a path of dependency. But if you're given assistance and that gives you time, energy, and emotion to pursue something new and exciting, that is a gift that can lead to your own financial independence. So you could be grateful for the help with an intention to repay that help back in your own way. Feel that you no longer carry the burden of shame or guilt. Instead, you are filled with inspiration and excitement about the possibilities that money can bring. Money is not shame or control. Money is an ally in your journey, and you are deserving of it. From this point forwards, you see money as a tool to empower you, to open doors to opportunities, and to enhance your life. Release feelings of echoes of entitlement or dependency and replace them with inspiration. And each day you feel more confident, inspired, and ready to pursue your career goals because you are now determined and enthusiastic. You trust in your abilities and know that you are always learning, always growing, and always moving forward. Feel that whatever effort you put into an application, an interview, or any form of quest will always be rewarded, sometimes through experience, sometimes through momentum, and sometimes by leading to the very outcome that you desired. I want you to feel that you either win or you learn, and learning can feel like a win. I want you to get a sense that as you think about your path forward, it's becoming clearer Every opportunity is an invitation to learn, to grow, and to expand, to become more resilient, more tenacious, more unstoppable in your pursuit of the work that you desire. That your confidence and worthiness are undeniable, and you trust that the right opportunities are doors that are willing to open if only you knock in the right way. And every time you take action towards finding work, don't be surprised if your confidence grows. And every time you apply for a job and every time you pursue a new opportunity, feel a sense of empowerment expanding, believing that it's just a matter of time, that if you do the right things, you'll get the right result. You are worthy of success, and feel that you can truly trust in your ability to create and manifest the life that you desire. As you allow these new thoughts to sink into your mind, allow yourself to float down from the cloud, but keeping that lightness and keeping that warm, glowing aura of positivity around you. Sink all the way down into a comfortable chair in a picturesque park, so all parts are now connected as one. And then imagine leaving the park and finding yourself back into the very place where you are now. Step into that version of you as you get closer to returning to the here and the now. So take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Just wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Connect fully with the here and now. As very soon I count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. You will awaken feeling confident, resourceful, and calm. Feeling a sense of trust for yourself and the key people that have demonstrated themselves worthy of that trust. Starting to count to awaken you. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.
Thank you for listening to The Hypnotist with Adam Cox, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. To automatically receive the latest episodes, please subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, please share this episode with just one friend you think it could help. And if this episode helped you, please leave us a 5-star review.